one project that I really loved, which I think bridges two worlds for you, was the campaign that you did with Young Minds UK and M&S. So
Yeah.
the tagline was "You are not alone." Um, Incredible, kind of constructed out of taste. Tell me about the creative process that went into that and kind of what you hope to achieve through that campaign.
Yeah, so I really strongly believe on giving back and using whatever profile somebody builds to help in whatever way you can. I mentioned like the bullying as a kid, and I think that's kind of stuck with me in terms of, really wanting to help other people. I'm an ambassador for so many different charities, theatre groups. There's a Dreams and Wishes charity here in Wales that don't donate time, gifts, and events to seriously and terminally ill children. So I get to sometimes get my work signed by these people that I meet and donate them off to these different charities. So that is an ongoing thing that I'm trying to do, giving back to different causes and different reasons, and as well as using my work to highlight things like men's mental health, which I did with M&S. I did a portrait with Gareth Thomas, the Welsh rugby player, around his HIV diagnosis, highlighting things like that as well. And during COVID, I did pieces that were a big thank you and raising awareness to our frontline workers in the NHS. So most of my friends work for the NHS. So pieces of work that really can make a difference. And the profile that I've built by doing those more pop culture, just celebrity meets things, I get to then use that profile to do the stuff that really, really has some heart to it. And all these different people I meet, they support different charities themselves. So if I then get to give them a portrait that they can sign and give to their charity that they support for whatever reason that may be, it's just an ongoing passing of happiness, I guess,
Yeah.
and something that can make a difference. So it's cool. It's really
I
cool.
really loved the one you did with Vicky McClure from Line of Duty.
Yeah,
And then she was doing exactly that, wasn't she? She was using it to
yeah,
raise funds for her charity, Our Dementia Choir.
yeah.
Yeah, it must be a really nice feeling when you put all of your creative self into these projects, but actually you're paying it forward and it's helping others at the same time.
It really is, and I'm very aware that a lot of people probably don't want a gigantic portrait of themselves in their house. So quite often, and when they say they're going to pass it on, by no means am I offended by that or anything. It's actually it's really sweet. It makes it all even more worthwhile.
But you
Yeah, it's
often give
great.
them a mini one, don't you, as well? I've noticed that you give them like a small version, don't you? If you don't want this
Yeah,
giant canvas, here's a little version for you to play.
yeah. Yeah, and that's quite often because they're perishable things, so I can easily make repetitions of them.
Yeah.
So yeah, just again in front of me, there's a portrait of Sharon Osbourne signed that was made with lipstick. This is just my room where I keep like some of my favorite things, and I gave her the original lipstick, but then I had the canvas signed for myself because sometimes, very rarely, I actually keep some of the amazing moments because I've just got to remind myself sometimes that yeah, it's pretty cool that I get to do what I do.